wonder
Peace, peace.
just what you hope to accomplish.
It's DJ Melodic One.
Beyond the stratosphere, what will man have gained?
This is episode 5 of the Boom Bap Cafe. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. If this is your first time listening, subscribe. Make sure you follow the podcast through Predominance. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at richlife85 at richlife85. Last week, we did that mixtape for Westside Gunn. That was hot. I see y'all really show support. I see y'all really loved it. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. I mean, the downloads were tremendous. Day after day. I'd like to thank all my loyal listeners. Y'all been listening to me for 10, 12 years. I've been doing this. We just keep at this. This is a movement to bring back real hip hop. Only DJs can bring back, the sounds of real hip hop. I mean, it's cool we got all these rappers, and it's cool we got producers, but they have to make the music. But the music has to be promoted. So that's my job as the DJ. So yeah, I thank all my supporters and followers. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to the podcast. www.tapesfromthereaper.podomatic.com. Click the RSS, subscribe. You already know. DJ Melodic One. I play the best in underground hip hop, and specifically my jazzy and down-tempo influenced hip hop. So it's always chill every time you lock into each episode. We're now featured everywhere. I just got the new deals set, so I'm on TuneIn. You can check me out on TuneIn. Subscribe to the podcast on there. You can check me out via Stitcher. I'm now on Stitcher. Just go on Stitcher and type DJ Melodic One. You can follow and subscribe on there, as well as the TuneIn. I'm also on YouTube. Just type in DJ Melodic One on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, all that shit. We're going to be setting up more deals for the podcast. We are worldwide. Also, I still need all my loyal listeners. I need y'all to spread the word. Download the podcast, put them on CDs, pass them out, let them know that, there are DJs that still play the hottest and quality underground hip hop and still break records. That's what I do. We got an exclusive interview coming next week. I'm dropping it next week. It's already recorded with Lilly of Don't Sleep Records. His previous album, he dropped the previous album. It's called It's Nice Outside. Very heartfelt album, and just from front to back, just the quality jazzy beats. Had a chance to do a long interview. It's almost an hour's worth of interview. So next week I'll be dropping an interview. For this week, I'm actually going to drop one of his latest cuts that he just dropped in the last few weeks. He's been on tour, and yeah, so we're going to play his latest cut as well as many other tracks from Lilly. DJ Melodic One, Melodic One, Melodic One. Mixtapes for the Reaper, mixtapes for the Reaper, mixtapes for the Reaper.
chill, please chill, please chill, please chill, please chill.
Say, y'all niggas got me fucked up. Yeah.
You hooked on Phoniks.
Hey, y'all niggas got me fucked.
You hooked on Phoniks.
Hey, y'all niggas got me fucked.
You hooked on Phoniks.
Hey, y'all niggas got me fucked up.
You hooked on Phoniks.
Hey, y'all niggas got me fucked up. Like me and Phoniks ain't had y'all niggas running from the weather. Said it's nice outside, kept it undercoming.
You hooked on Phoniks.
Hey, y'all niggas got me fucked up. Hey, y'all niggas got me fucked up. Like me and Phoniks ain't had y'all niggas running from the weather. Said it's nice outside, kept it undercoming. I'm the son of my mother. Told her I'ma shine just cause I'm destined to keep us about the mud. The rainfall only benefit the growth. I've been stuck times before. I done lived at the bottom, had to change my horizon. The more I learn, I don't know nothing. Sizing up the path that stand before me. I checked my watch, it was timeless. Expiration dates, never known until it's too late. Was thinking yesterday if I'd be here today. I never wait, should I contradict and debate with myself too often? I'm straight if you ask me. Cause either way the moves in my hand should the way be feeling necessary. How you gon' grow if you can't toe it, feel hereditary? Break the cycle that came before my family separated. Our name was changed, some sacrifices I grew to appreciate it. Why I ain't asking, I'm taking. Motherfuckers be taking life for granted too often. Anxiety kill me softly. Too many voices be talking when I ain't focused. All them emotions that be feeding my soul. Shit they eating my soul. Felt the hunger pains as I wrote this. This niggas in the city who envy Lily. I changed the energy of the loudest voices who be sounding like many me's. Other G's who did it better with no progression. Just retreading with half the effort. Wonder why we can't come together. Hate and related to admiration. They quick to say since I ain't Ryan Swain, cause I ain't bumping no Robert Davis. But MF was my favorite. Jay was my favorite. Then Lupe and Blue was my favorite. My inspirations, they range out the city, but that don't mean it ain't with me. That's from my side to them bricks, to the fifth to the third, from the west to the stead. I'm 6'10" in the verse. They think I'm only built off of syllables and words that be rhyming with no purpose. They can't see you when you ahead of your time. If I lead the surf, it wouldn't be without the wind and fire, nigga. They can't see you when you ahead of your time. If I lead the surf, it wouldn't be without the wind and fire, motherfucker. As I reflect, all respect to those who break their neck to keep their goals in check. I'm focused shit. My tunnel vision been a little tinted, shaded by visions of things I tried to forget. Now I'm forced to remember how it all fell down. Even the sound of you telling me you no longer want me around, I guess it came full circle. You got the worst of my virtues, wanted you down but I was always high. Couldn't reach me when you really needed me. No matter how much you tried to touch the sky, seemed like I was at the peak. And I figured that's where I needed to be, to get us where I wanted. Now I wanna take a leap, because when you up it all falls down. Well, what you do when it all falls down? I'm asking, when you up it all falls down. Well, what you do when it all falls? I don't know, cause when you up it all falls down. Well, what you do when it all falls down? When you up it all falls down. Well, what you do when it all falls? If I had another opportunity, probably would just be you and me. Ain't nothing new under the sun to see. A scene to the sea will match my emotions, and nigga got the blues. Now I'm playing red house, shit, I don't know what else to do. That where my baby used to stay, but now she moved away. Over yonder somewhere and shit I can't even say. If she miss me and tired of me being in the way of the life she's now accustomed, and I'm the reason she adjusted. Now she probably stuck with some guy who could give her all the time. Flowers by design, I need some flowers for the feelings that you left behind. They no longer here, looking for your face, but it's no longer clear. It all fell down, damn. It all fell down, but what I do when it all falls down? Baby, I don't know, cause it all fell down. Don't know what to do no more, cause it all fell down. When you up, it all falls down. But what you do when it all falls down? That's some nobody tell me, cause it all fell down. Don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Watch me take the rhyme to a different place in time. Make the youth realize, glad to meet your state of mind. Cause I'm living through these lines, sacrificing every bit of my life while I bike high, chase dreams and change lives, staying focused. Cause it's game time, playing it safe. I'm looking for the gold, trying to make it gold, never breaking bones, but the stress is taking its toll. Nowadays I'm searching for a place to go home, with no boss or irritations. I want a new life where good things happen on a regular basis. Plain amazement, no judgment or hatred, cause justice is changing. And we taking the streets back, sprouting a seed, then watering a new plant. It could grow with love if we just start with a new plan. This world has gone too mad, but I'm glad I'm still learning. Stay determined, every man has a purpose. Come on, y'all, get live, get down. I make a rhyme to take your mind to another place to top. Come on, y'all, get live, get down. I make a rhyme to take your mind to another place to top. Come on, y'all, get live, get down. I make a rhyme to take your mind to another place to top. Come on, y'all, get live, get down. I make a rhyme to take your mind to another place to top. Though I've been known to write a rhyme so quick you can't see me. Glad of me to spit a verse, disappear like Houdini, leave the people screaming. Now the trip's got you thinking, is this dude really cheating or is it all a myth? Does the magic exist? Is a habit worth the risk? Does the passion move the wrist or is it all in the brain? Bleeding hearts on the page, trying to get away, but I'm stuck up in a cage, trying to get about this maze. Cause only a good man can qualify as a saint, and only a good man can show the others the way. I'm trying to help you escape and get rid of the fears. I'm the modern day honor, bringing you the wonder years. Hope the music never stops playing for 100 years, and everything is love even when the trouble clears. Take you on an expedition, jumping off the highest pier. The time is now to prove who's brave and who's scared. Say, come on, y'all, get live, get down. I make a rhyme to take your mind to another place to top. Come on, y'all, get live, get down. I make a rhyme to take your mind to another place to top. Come on, y'all, get live, get down. I make a rhyme to take your mind to another place to top. Come on, y'all, get live, get down. I make a rhyme to take your mind to another place to top. Yo, close your eyes and just dream, dream. Close your eyes and just see it, see it. Close your eyes and you dream, dream. Close your eyes and just see it, see it. Close your eyes and just dream, dream. Close your eyes. Yo, feeling kinda stressed today. Yo, things are getting at my mind. Check, check, yo. It's like too much to take. They just keep asking me. I'm like, nah, man, it's too much. Yo, too much. Yo, GLA, too much. Yo, I'm hating on the way my neighborhood was too much. All my friends had parents who would like to do drugs, but as I got older than this, when I learned what it was, disgusted that I was around all these things I never touched at such a young age. It's kinda scary how kids remember so many things from their childhood. Wish that I could tell you stories when I was living in a nice hood. Fam tight, trophies to the wall, look what I did. But why is drama always creep around my crib? Thieves who be addicts, fiends of black magic. Crackheads coming up and asking for matches while they copping some of that shit. Cops don't do shit but trying to lock up all the good kids. Could this be the day to stand and fight and get through all the heated moments? Funny thing is now that I could roll the blunt and keep going on and on. On and on it goes. It's too much. On and on and on and on it goes. It never stops. On and on and on and on it goes. It's too much. On and on and on and on it goes. It never stops. So who's really denying it? Man, everybody's trying it, but that's the catchphrase. It's probably killing our environment and building up the violence. At night I hear the sirens drifting through this drug-infested tomb in a city full of freakish tools. Wish I could go back to school just to smack a couple fools, man, for acting a fool. And I haven't a clue how I got out of the gloom without a scratch or a bruise. The pure pressure made it hard to fill my shoes. Staying mad at the truth, and ever since I was a child I kept the madness consumed. This is for the trials and tribulations that the world had put me through. Devastations, mad and losing my patience, sad and feeling violated. Glad that I made it home safe without too many conversations.
It's not a question of what I'm going to do. It's not a question. It's not a question.
It's not a question at all. I sit and watch and put it all in these bars. They say
It's not a question.
it's not a doubt in my mind. I see the plot, I'm looking out for what's mine. They say
It's not a question.
it's not a question at all. I sit and watch and put it all in these bars. They say
It's not a question.
take what's rightfully mine, there's no question. I used to view my worth as different. I grew up in a church as Christian. Kids threw rocks at the house we lived in, and dead rats in our backyard. Who did this? Few suspicions, abusive visions, accused of mixing. I'm used to this, but it's useless to use wisdom when you've been pigeonholed and told it should never amount to nothing. No potential, so essential, it sent you down an eventual spiral. I read the Bible, I quoted scriptures. I used to meet on Saturdays with the Jehovah's Witness. We had a debate over the race in those brochure pictures. I read in my eye, he sighed back and said it was sickness, no forgiveness, and no credentials to make the claim. He's just regurgitating what he had been taught first. I'll take the blame, I'll take the crown, rip out the jewels and feed the people. The one rapper to lyrically move the needle, no question. It's not a question at all. I sit and watch and put it all in these bars. They say it's not a doubt in my mind. I see the plot, I'm looking out for what's mine. They say it's not a question at all. I sit and watch and put it all in these bars. They say I write my life in the lines and take what's rightfully mine, there's no question. Every day's a fucking gimmick and every play's a new facade. Every master of ceremonies, a master of mirage that is masquerading, the matter's baiting, the masses waiting, emasculating in facet a portrait of blackness that's betraying, or agitating to Tinseltown with a stencil down. They trace with a haste that is based on the potential found in urban dollars and demographics through simple tactics. They taxing the poorest of people, the illest equipped to match it. Attached to comics, we marvel at they barrage instead of the real life superheroes. El Haj, Malik Shabazz, I beat the odds. Took a page from his art to buy, thought I ought to try to find some understanding. I stand on my own. Are y'all surprised? Are y'all divided? We all are biased. Who's throwing stones? Your glass house was constructed upon a mobile home. So fragile and brittle, that's why they have to be little. The true future is destined without a question. It's not a question at all. I sit and watch and put it all in these bars. They say it's not a doubt in my mind. I see the plot, I'm looking out for what's mine. They say
I'm ready for whatever, nigga. Yeah. Okay. Yup. Just like that. Zelda, nigga. Yo. Even the FBI said the squad was violent. They labeled us young, wild, and homicidal. But hustlers treat my last shit like it's some kind of Bible. Cause I drove with my last brick in the Honda Pilot. Missing fathers, he never got his guidance. Got in the game and never got to get his input. When I decided, it's not surprising niggas not as nice as Griselda, and I'm as bright as my elders. Off-white at Coachella. How you on parole with a curfew and some beef? Don't shit where you eat, the first rule of the streets. Independent what I'm paying, I can send them where you land. Body snatcher jumping out the rental with it in his hand. Had to take a few trips just to kick it with my man. Like if he give us what I plan, I guess I'm filling up the van. Bring it back in bells, but distribute in the grams. Conversations in the cell with most criminals advance. Let's backtrack. Had my first daughter with my first wife. Bought my first quarter, caught my first strike. Set it by a nigga, I served twice. He got picked up, then he bitched up like he was about to serve life. I turned dope to dollars, how you explain that? Straight facts, blood on the money when they got paid back. You know them hustlers who sling packs. I'm tired with them same cats in case I gotta get my name back. All them nights I had to pray for this, they gon' pay for this. No mistaking it, got a safe with no more space in it. We put it on tracks, these rappers copy and pasting it. Take Belichick's playbook and still won't be the Patriots. Y'all shocked, I'm out your league by a long shot. My team Gator City smoke like cigar shots. Damn, they tryna get my man, what's a dom got? Say my name and wake these niggas up like alarm clocks.
Niggas run away and they hide, saying New York's full. Didn't say his grace and he died, his first fork full. Nigga that ain't got no pride, it's unlawful. Things that he parked are done forceful. Dudes that get down like that get done awful. Pull his razor out on sight and come across you. Adrenaline rush, make him do it with no remorse too. You would do it too, but you know how much it would cost you. I'm in the left lane trying to see how much that the Porsche do. Do a lot of thinking so you can say that I'm thoughtful. We ain't got a corkscrew, fuck it, just push the cork through. Yeah, and pour everybody a glass. The objective at the end is for everybody to stash. Get grippy in the zone, need everybody to blast. Then fall back so everybody can pass. Ask me and I'ma tell you that everybody is trash. I rolled them backs, I sold them packs. Started with the girl, he never should've showed him smack. Made it through the hate, they couldn't even hold him back. Told him everything else, you should've told them that. Nigga, now they even saying you did it, or they saw you. Ain't no more niggas committed to the morals. They should get bullets, double digits in they orals. Stay the fuck out of the streets, they ain't for you.
Hey yo, back with the cereal scratch. Acne studio, bucket hat, stuffing cracks, 12 lumberjacks. My city drug infested, cherry came in essence. 400 baby stretches, supreme vest, 11s over baby heckles. The 40 issue nickel, hit you close range twice. Advisory ball crystals, Presto's all white. First stove at the Albright, fiends knocking all night. Niggas like who that right there? They seen the Porsche lights extended, hanging out the passenger. Caused the massacre. Stick with the double drum, black as Africa. Bullets raining, stellar umbrellas. Now they jealous. Read the same book, but didn't understand the message. Drop beamers, Sissy Miyake seats. The ops obsolete. Chanel mask in the robbery. The feds eye on me. I pose a rose gold. Drive-bys, I let the rose stroll. Still copy by the boatload. I'm so appalled the coke never came back. Must have gone yard, Mozart. My shooter need a nose job. Left the brains of Barney's New York. Check the choke board, the Eiffel on the postcard. Peace God, peace God, peace God.
From Madison Square Garden in New York City on a pay-per-view basis, all over the country, by the way, and Summerslam 88. Let's talk about this sensational card.
Episode 5. This is DJ Melodic One. As always, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a snippet of next week's interview that I did with Lilly. Here is a snippet. Make sure you listen next week. This interview and his next week's show is going to be phenomenal. Be sure to download and listen to next week's show. DJ Melodic One, underground, jazz, hip-hop. Okay, and I'm always curious, how did you come up with the name Lilly? Because, you know, when I explain to people about your music and say, you know, people ask, where do you get that name from? So let everybody know where you got the name Lilly from.
No worries, man. This is a bit of a weird story. Well, not really. So my government name is actually Drake, right? like the other entertainers.
Okay.
And I used to go, and my legal last name is Lilly, so that's the name I used to go by. And around the time, so 10 years ago, like 10 years ago, I was 15, and that's really when Drake really started to bubble. And I guess I just kind of had this vision before, like, I don't really want to, use this name. So ironically, at the same time as well, that's when I really started getting into reading, and I asked a lot of questions, and I started to learn that.
All right, here we go again. Get ready. It's all going to happen as part of SummerSlam 88 from Madison Square Garden in New York City on a pay-per-view basis all over the country, by the way, and SummerSlam 88. Let's talk about this sensational card.
Hey, yo. I'm more coke seller, less Coachella. No cut on my slabs, you niggas know better. I'm more coke seller, less Coachella. No cut on my slabs, you niggas know better. You can tell we working by the porch light. Supply 350s with the orange stripe. I'm more coke seller, less Coachella. No cut on my slabs, you niggas know better. You can tell we working by the porch light. Supply 350s with the orange stripe. The door flew off after one kick. We robbed everybody, we was on shit. Snatching bricks like Biombo. Fashion week, 10 coppers in the Diablo. Motherfucker, I'm a legend. Motherfucker, I'm a legend. Hey yo, the GLE Benz was all gold. The bag full of text that all fold. Gold yard duffel with the Mighty Mouse. 4 bedrooms, that's a tiny house. I'm about to go stove shopping. We gon' get rich if the O's lockin'. 100 round drums for you fuck. Beef with me, I wish you best of luck. Motherfucker, I'm a legend. Motherfucker, I'm a legend. Hey.
Riding the trains when I was younger, looking at, old writer shit, Like a lot of new writers around, like they, you talk to them about a lot of old writers, see, they don't even know what you're talking about.
Pass the old gold. Tell them all bottles filled up with Guinness. Pass the old gold. Tell them all bottles filled up with Guinness. Pass the old gold. Pass the old gold. Old bottles filled up with Guinness. Trespassing, getting up right on the premise. Gunshots must be my mid-inches. Pulled the all-nighter, crashed out on the benches. Whole soul on my road to riches. I thought I told you bitches. These some Noah scriptures, uncensored. Proceed with discretion before you come through flexing heat to the western. Like Bucktown, USA. It ain't no way you ain't gon' pay. It ain't the time of day. While you out cupcaking with baby, we be outside caking, okay? You got Nathan to say. Shit, my AK aching to spray. Let the dough rise the bakery way. You been patiently wait. For something that's high in caliber. Supreme algebra, you carry shit out of love. This be years, months, decades. On to the next wave. Press play. You the one that drama king case slave. Crime scene, bring the yellow tape. Pull you up to wait while you put your help in safe. Shit, I smell a fake. Get a whiff of this fish scale. Your life, you don't want to sacrifice like Ishmael. Since Bell shit been real. Frontin' like you ill, shit I done turned up 10 days. Fuck you talking about? Got me back on my duffel right to the grocery. If you don't like it, then fuck it. What you gonna do? So my poppy niggas a country. So could get them things out on the muscle and lock in with the knuckles. Break day, pull me a double. Niggas standing there looking befuddled. I'm getting into the rubble. Getting into the rubble. Getting into the rubble. Check them old bottles filled up with Guinness. Pass the old gold. Yeah, check them old
Collaboration. JTGELSCRXCH. Yeah.
wardrobe, I warn those who dare to stand next to Jet. Slowly flaming plastic with my vapors. Each victim gets me closer to danger and damaging the earth with this verse. My saliva burst to penetrate ozone layers. Every time I got the mic, my knowledge multiplies. How me got shine. Ain't no more time for dusty boxes with pointy cakes to powder shot. Apologize for getting blood all in your carpet. See, real killers stuck designer under dollar shirts, never boasting. Real killers suck the guns, but star mentals more than with just potion. Street ghetto is the notion. Uncle AZ taught D to be the people's warrior of 5%. And he got him, see you bring, I consider decent. And whoever catch your legend status already exhausted. My lungs built to surpass your breath. Words solid enough to crack your strength. Pollution was my oxygen. Trying to take it back to the scratch era. Study the map of history. Who made the sound? Chopper style. Laid the ground for you to walk on. God, hip-hop chow. Yo, we finna take it back to the scratch era. Study the map of history. Who made the sound? Chopper style. Laid the ground for you to walk on. God, hip-hop chow.
Let's take it back to 94. My style is rugged raw. That's a throwback. A reference to an old track. If you didn't know that, do your research, homie. I've been at this for a while and I'm still hungry. I pay respect to the ones that came before me. They're the reason I became an MC. To push the culture forward, open doors I never seen before. To show y'all that hip-hop is so much more. From J9s and Big, they did it really well. The Tupacs, Ghostface, can't forget Big L. And I gotta say, peace to Prodigy. Yo, what's that? He ain't alive, yo, that shit really bothers me. His legacy lives on, especially in his music. The culture won't die as long as it's amusement. If you feel like hip-hop dying, just rewind to a time, to a point where you feel like it was once alive. Let's take them back.
We finna take it back to the scratch era. Study the map of history. Who made the sound? Chopper style. Laid the ground for you to walk on. God, hip-hop chow. Yo.
Been a long journey, a long road, filled with potholes and obstacles. I've fallen so many times. It forged character though, and growth in my rhymes. Now when I fall, I'm older. Get up, smile, brush the dirt up on my shoulders. I used to do things the hard way. Today, I pray and listen to what God say. The path for my life is laid out for me. You could rest in peace, wreck, we carrying the torch, homie. To all the people that got love for me, I push on and try to write our stories. These are the days for a constant building. Construct futures for all of our children. Make cash, make it last. You know how fast them days will pass in a flash. The sands in the hourglass slip through your fingers cause you never got a grasp. Get a grip, get it straight, or else you let it slip and you never elevate right now. There's no time to waste. Put your best foot forward and try to keep pace. Push on. All my people, you got to push on. On and on and on and on. I built my foundation on the rock, so when the winds of change come, I won't fall off. You see my outstretched hand. Success means nothing to me unless I share with my fam. To my peeps abroad and stateside, let's make strides, make papes and change lives, create fly tracks to change the tide. So maybe someday true art will survive. I am here to pioneer a brand new pathway, introduce you to God in these last days. Everybody's attitude is so cumbersome, run their whole life never knowing what they running from. So stop for a second, take a look, and listen to the wisdom that is written in the book. Get a grip, get it straight, or else you let it slip and you never elevate right now. There's no time to waste. Put your best foot forward and try to keep pace. Push on. All my people, you got to push on. On and on and on and on. Through a smoke screen.
I'm an artist with the ink, think of me as Picasso. Painting pictures with these words then I gotta go. Cause they probably won't respect it till I exit. A damn shame. They don't see the writing on the wall while it existed. They missed it, critiqued it, wrote it off like it's toxic. But now they wanna box it and ship it out with great rates and duplicate. Don't know if it's original or fake. So wake up, cause it's the real deal, surreal like Salvador Dali, my baby, and escorted to the door. Elevator to the 4th floor. And welcome to my musical museum. I'm your host for the evening. I'm Jace Mace, I surf the great wave and high five my fans cause it's cooler in this shade. In this place we mix wine with acid until we're absent-minded, blinded by the memories.
It's a work of art, a masterpiece. Amazing with the techniques, just to say the least. Great use of expression on a hip-hop beat. Could you sign your name on it just to make it complete? It's a work of art, a masterpiece. Amazing with the technique, just to say the least. So remember me, and those that came before me. Don't wait until it's too late to recognize the great. Had brushes with death like Edward Monk. Make them scream like the painting with the extra funk. That a masterpiece, cause yes, I got the hot beats. And write words like I'm Basquiat on my canvas. It's analyzed on every single campus. I'm an artist, making pictures like Marcel Canvas. But don't get it twisted, I'm quick to get brolic and throw some shit together like the great Jackson Pollock. For more corners than a cubist, connect the dots like impressionists. Now I'm on some new shit. My new technique is vivid with new views. But how I put it down, let you think it with no clues. How I blend up the palette, you can tell that I ain't new to rhyme. Why you going in circles like you the Guggenheim? They unveil my works and start fading. And now they hang around my crib like a painting. It's a work of art, a masterpiece. Amazing with the techniques, just to say the least. Great use of expression on a hip-hop beat. Could you sign your name on it just to make it complete?
It's a work of art, a masterpiece. Amazing with the technique, just to say the least. So remember me, and those that came before me. Don't wait until it's too late to recognize the great.
You know the deal. This is me, dope. Beats by Supremo for all of my people, Negroes and Latinos, and even the gringos. Yo, check it, 1 for Charlie Hustle, 2 for Steady Rock, 3 3 for the forthcoming live future shot. It's 5 dimensions, 6 senses, 7 firmaments of heaven to hell, 8 million stories to tell, 9 planets faithfully keep an orbit with the probable 10. The universe expands length. The body of my text possess extra strength. Power lift the powerless up out of this terror and inferno. Lighting so hot it burned through the journal. I'm blacker than midnight on Broadway and Myrtle. Hip hop past all your tall social hurdles like the nationwide projects, prison industry complex. Working class poor, better keep your alarm set. Streets too loud to ever hear freedom ring. Say evacuate your sleep. It's dangerous to dream, but your chain cats get they chip out. You dead now. Killing fields need blood to graze the cash cow. It's a number game, but shit don't add up somehow. Like I got 16 to 32 bars to rock it, but only 15% of profits. Ever seen my pockets like 69 billion in the last 20 years spent on national defense, but folks still live in fear like nearly half of America's largest cities is 1/4 black. That's why they gave Ricky Ross on the crack. 16 ounces to a pound, 20 more to a key. A 5-minute sentence hearing and you're no longer free. 40% of Americans own a cell phone so they can hear everything that you say when you ain't home. I guess Michael Jackson was right. You are not alone. Rock your hard hat black as you in the terror dome. Full of hard niggas, large niggas, dice tumblers. Young teens in prison greens facing life numbers. Crack mothers, crack babies, and AIDS patients. Young bloods can't spell, but they can rock you a PlayStation. This new math is whipping motherfuckers' ass. You wanna know how to rhyme, you better learn how to add. It's mathematics.
Mighty most deaf. It's simple mathematics. Check it out.
Feeling like I can't get out of my own goddamn way. Feeling like I'ma be alright if I just take things one day at a time. Feeling like I'm wasting all of mine and falling off my prime. Feel like the people just don't feel me no more. Feel like I done lost more than I can gain, and things just don't feel the same. I play the game, I've been losing. I'm on the edge, holding loosely like a leaf that flew and landed in the rain. In the piece just ain't enough, I need the whole thing. Most days I ain't even got in my conscience about figured out how to cope without having hope for tomorrow. Can't even look in the mirror when I'm swimming in sorrow, living hollow. Can't even tell you who the hell I am when I follow these feelings that got me feeling so alone that I done cut off my niggas, don't wanna deal with the fam. I can't talk to my girl and that shit kill me to watch her tears just feel as I say don't worry. Shit, you can feel the pain through the horns. Something like the seasons, it be here and it be gone. Sister told me she listened to that, I told the storm when she going through her days, and Pops told me that's just the norm. I ain't making excuses, I know I gotta do this shit. Life is a reminder that we all be going through some shit. Told my brother Phoniks I need some help to get through this shit. So in conclusion, I gotta keep moving, cause we all works in progress. Nobody's perfect. Hey, I tell you I'm a work in progress, cause I ain't perfect. Nuh-uh, ain't nobody got the answer, so I question so much shit every day. I was taught right from wrong, but still it's hard to obey, cause I ain't perfect. Nuh-uh, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. I don't hold no hatred for anybody who played me. I ain't got no feelings for women I made mistakes with. One of my exes and old friends that had a baby. Crazy how life could put people in different places. It's never how you think, it's all about how you embrace it. Back in the day, knew she was the one I'd spend my days with. Back in the day, knew you was my nigga, defended you, thought it was till infinity, but it all had a limit. Everything considered, I hope the best of y'all for the rest of y'all days. Hope that y'all know more sweet than bitter. Hope y'all teach little man to make his life so bigger than ours ever was. True shit, it don't get any realer. Me, I'm just a sinner with newer problems, the ones in the past and passed me up, so I dropped them, regret them fell out my pocket. It ain't all good, but it's all good. Ask me how I am, I just say I'm a work in progress. We all works in progress. Nobody's perfect. Hey, I tell you I'm a work in progress, cause I ain't perfect. Nuh-uh, ain't nobody got the answer.
It goes on and on and on and on. Yeah, check it. Yeah, I'm in the zone. Yeah. I get high like the stars in the sky, then shoot back as I fly through the cosmos, just wondering why we die. Mouth dry, so I take a sip of life. Surviving off this planet till the day my fruits are ripe. Shooters like, get down, nigga, don't make a sound. See, for them figures, they will leave you 6 feet underground. It's a cold town, London city, shit's gritty. We lack pity, react quickly since we was little picnics. This is the sick me, I'm ill of them most, live infinitely. I bet them niggas feeling my ghost, cause intricately I fuck with the beast, that's my approach. If you need it, then I could coach. Got them feeling for what I spoke, I just smoke till I float. Feeling like I'm on a boat off the coast. So send a pretty girl with the ties to keep this hell off my mind. And watch me stop those clocks, become embedded in time. I know I'm ready for mine. Shit, this is the sick me, I'm iller than most it goes. Shit, live infinitely, I bet them niggas feeling my ghost, I go. Shit, this is the sick me, I'm iller than most it goes. Shit, we've lost hope for the future, heart stone from Medusa. Sat at computers, I feel like I've been sent to reboot ya. Smoking the Buddha, sound from back in the day, no shooter. But I bet that boom bap is about to move ya. Head back and forth as I get up in your brain like a tumor, spreading like a rumor, or like a fume around the rumor. Consumer, it's gonna happen later or sooner. I get my energy from the sun, emotions come from the lunar. Sporting some puma, smoking the peppy la pure. Do what I want while listening to do-up. Yeah, I got the blues, dropping clues, no one wants to clue up. It's nothing new, no one ever listened till he blew. So just trust in you, cause it goes on and on. You could just ask Badu, living in this concrete jungle like my name's Baloo. I never change my tune, see my cipher keeps going 360 degrees, I just keep rolling. Shit, this is the sick me, I'm iller than most it goes. Shit, live infinitely, I bet them niggas feeling my ghost, I go. Shit, this is the sick me, I'm iller than most it goes. Live infinitely.
Manifest potential with intention to be coming out the black hole of eternity. Still the gentry, breaking barriers to entry, making complex seem elementary. Send a century with the extra sensory to bring the info back for data entry. That's my function, in conjunction with the power of the sun. I integrate differentiated pieces into one thing, and you don't stop the rhythm and ning as I start to swing and bring rhymes to the ring. Some didn't know the kingdom lies in front of us while I summon us up scenes from a dream. Some brothers have the means to be making, not taking what another is given. Living in bliss with little girls in the halls, walls smelling like piss, but listen to the echo in the hall like this. You know we got power. I got I float across global airwave like
like Star Attack. Touchdown, give the captain a pound. Kiss the tarmac, ask the promoter, hey yo, where the drama at? That Dr. Bombay in the bag, please get on that right away. We gonna be wildin' the night away. Then after that, I gotta go back. Alright, I'm steady, twisting my arm, or you pulling my chain. Same difference like sunlight and moon rays. Coming late for the sound check and still nobody's around yet. You know how niggas get with the time. 2 and 3 things to juggle, yo. I don't wanna bug you, but the show starts at 10 and it's already 9. Plug me in and I'll be fine. Mic check it with the rhyme. Pretty soon I have this whole platoon ballin' in line, in keeping with the times. Chin sweeping, you would shine. Give it thanks. It's part of the whole grand design. I got soul. I got. Affair. Do the head fake, soon come, waiting for a year. That's F-R-E-S-H, yo. Fresh, 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 that's fresh.
Yeah, check what I portray. Poetry, that's foreplay. Designing open minds and mine. It's just the doorway. So dive in a divine image of rhyme spitting. Fine printing, no time limits. So find a minute. Observe the fine light, envisioning beyond sight. Deeper to the clouds, bird's eye higher than all heights. Lifting off to a level, only travel at night. Escape the world that we know to get the mind right. Deep thoughts can be damaging. Let's travel in, some find it challenging. Ease back and stop examining. No conflicts in the nonsense, just bomb shit. Lifted to the top, it's a feeling always wanted. Thinking of past memories and my destiny. Feeling like it's meant to be, it'll happen eventually. But for now, let's chill with ill chemistry. Deeper to the clouds, man, it feels so heavenly.
Say that again. It feels so heavenly. We step down from clouds to deliver this message.
Right on time. Lost in thought, but don't think that I forgot. The road don't stop and through a lot. Chopping at the local spot. Gossip at the barbershop. They claiming that I sold my slot. Of course not, I'm on the clock. Rhythm through my solo drop. Even when I don't know squat. This life I'm living is giving me clearer vision. Whenever my head is spinning, you lose when you think you win and be humble with new beginnings. Is all I'm saying, you dig it? Let loose when you fidget. Cause life's like a giant midget. You think something that isn't, just go with the flow and hit it. Till you find that limit and realize that you're in it. Bliss to know you finally did it, but won't admit it.
Word up, so what's next?
On top of the world, but guess who gets the last laugh? Listen to Kid Abstrakt, let your mind go past that. The fast track strikes like a rat trap. Quest for cheese leaves you with no cash back and left for those who laugh at.
Say that again. It feels so heavenly. We step down from clouds to deliver this message. I sent to deliver this message. Right on time. Yeah. Yo, it's that same old plain old me. Still pen in my mind. Whenever I step to the mic, I set it alight. The aggression in felony fights resembles my rhymes. Dead or alive, you'll get severed and sliced and attacked with my venomous bite. I learned a lesson in life to never stereotype and to head for the sky, get there and die. But every second I try, I'm held back cause a true free man is forever confined. I steer clear of the things that will hurt me, so I can rise early to glide through life's journey. But eternity seems absurd to me when I'm lurking in these dirty streets and everyone's a victim of perjury. If you ain't heard of me, you need protection cause I burn you with the words I preach. Get me a dirty beat cause I murdered freaks since I learned to speak. And I serve a little piece of the person that you yearn to be. COT, kill tracks by a massive fraction. It's a graph, that fat tag manic action. Back from the madness, I'm trapped in a caption of rap satisfaction. I smash tracks through a passion, and I'm everything I'm meant to be. Cause I never let an enemy come between my pen and me. And just when I felt like no one was getting me, I grabbed the dictionary from my brain, then I set it free.
mind state is negative. Life of a pessimist, of every piss and every kid lifted off a beverage. Take a step back and separate the sediment. My cleverness developing while severing intelligence. The evidence is buried in memory, got prejudice. Whispers from the devil's lips keep telling me to let him in. Cause I can see the light, but it's very dim. Leggy tip, messy binge, blemishing my eloquence. I know you told me to register my regiment, forgetting that I need to call your crew up and let them know the only click that you be spitting with's a friggin' metronome. Leg at home, get to know, COTB wrecking domes, and every single heavy flow is made to make your head explode. Penning quotes at the same time, letting go of fears that I once had, dreams that I once dreamed. Sunbeams come free, rise when the dunce speaks. Fuck these thoughts that are running astray. Watch each side of my brain as they cuss and debate. Wandering planes, formerly known as the son of four. I inhale a ton, I draw and exhale a thunderstorm. What? I said I inhale a ton, I draw and exhale a thunderstorm. Raw.
So y'all remember the days. Everyone's face is getting old now and everyone's changed. Because for you went our separate ways. I can't hate but remember the day. I mean, ever get a pen to the page and everyone made a fuss, but the record was great. You weren't ever gonna settle with your delicate mates, and now you're back.
It ain't hard to tell, I excel, then prevail. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele. My mic check is life or death, breathing a sniper's breath. I exhale the yellow smoke of Buddha through righteous steps, deep like the shining, sparkle like a diamond, sneaker Uzi on the island, and my army jacket lining hit the earth like a comet invasion. Nazis like the Afrocentric Asian, half man, half amazing. Cause in my physical I can express through song. Delete stress like Motrin, then extend strong. I drink my wet with Medusa, give her shotguns in hell from the split that I lift and inhale. It ain't hard to tell.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Come through with that vibe that picks you up. Come through with that vibe that picks you up.
The Buddha monks in your trunk, turn the bass up. Not stories by Aesop. Place your loot up, parties are shoot up. Nas are analyzed, drop a jewel. Inhale from the L, school of full well. You feel it like Braille, it ain't hard to tell. I kick a skill like Shaquille holds a pill. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill. Plusmatic, I freak beat, slam it like iron sheet. Jam like a tech with correct technique. So analyze me, surprise me, but can't magnetize me. Scanning while you're planning ways to sabotage me. I leave a froze like heroin in your nose. Nas, I rock well, it ain't hard to tell.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Come through with that vibe that picks you up.
This rhythmatic explosion is what your frame of mind is chosen. I leave your brain stimulated. Niggas is frozen. Speak with criminal slang. Begin like a violin. End like Leviathan is deep. Well, let me try again. Wisdom be leaking out my grapefruit truth. I dominate break loops. Giving mics ministry cycles. Streets disciple. I rock beats that's mega trifle. And groove even smoother than moves by Villanova. You're still a soldier. I'm like Sly Stone and Cobra. Packing like a Rasta in the weed spot. Vocals are squeeze Glocks. Some CZs drop. Though they need not to sneak. My poetry's deep, I never fail. Nas's rap should be locked in a cell. It ain't hard to tell.
Check 1, 2. Come through with that vibe that picks you up. Check 1, 2. Come through with that vibe that picks you up.
Like an addiction.